Remove as much filling compound as possible from the cables. Remove all dirt and grease from the cable sheath. 8 inches each side of opening with approved cable cleaner or wipe provided in some of the kits. Do not card sheath. There are 2 methods of bonding cable, either using a rigid bond support bar or using a flexible braided bond strap and strain relief material. We will first show the installation of the rigid bond bar. After installation of bond bar, cut off any protruding bond studs and file flush with the top of nut, removing any sharp edges. Place cable tie over bond support bar near stud. Tighten securely. The alternate method of bonding is using a flexible braided bond strap and strain relief material. Behind bond clamp, tie an overhead knot at one end strain relief tape. Tie second knot around cable. Tighten tape around cable until knots come together. Stretch strain relief tape across splice and repeat process on opposing cable. Ensure strain relief tape is taut across splice opening. With abrasive side down, tightly wrap 1 1/4 turns of emery cloth over strain relief tape, right in front of the knot. Place 3 tight half-lap layers of end tape over emery cloth. And 2 heavy-duty cable ties over taped emery cloth. Use a cable tie tightening tool to install ties very tight. Cut and remove tails. Secure splice bundle with narrow cable ties. Hand tighten only. Wrap spacer web over entire bundle. Hold in place with narrow cable ties. Do not cut cable ties. Fold over splice and tape down. Sharp edges could puncture encapsulant envelopes. Install a 2-layer collar of sealant strip 1 inch outside of bond clamp. 2 layers should be applied on cables up to 200 pair, 3 layers up to 400 pair, and 4 layers up to 600 pair. Cut splice envelope material even with the outer edges of sealant strip, with enough envelope extending approximately 4 to 6 inches above splice bundle. Peel back release liner. Be careful not to allow adhesive sides to touch each other. Press adhesive sides on the ends together. Place funnel for pouring encapsulant into the splice on the top of the envelope. Install 2 wide cable ties over each collar. Tighten to slightly compress sealant, ensuring a leak-proof envelope. Fill with encapsulant at least 3/4 of the way up on the spliced bundle. After filling envelope with encapsulant, remove funnel and make a seal across the top and fold envelope over itself down onto splice bundle. Wrap at least 4 half-lap layers of clear wrap over encapsulated splice bundle, increasing tension on each layer to keep encapsulant under continuous pressure. Watch for leaks or seepage of encapsulant. If any is present, add additional clear wrap to stem any flow of compound from the bundle. Also check for any trapped air. If found, puncture through splice bundle to release and reseal with additional clear wrap. Over clear wrap, add 1/2 lap layer of pressure tape. Pressure tape will hold compression of clear wrap until encapsulant is cured. If local practice requires, add a single layer of aluminum moisture barrier. Hold in place with vinyl tape while pressing the barrier smooth to conform to the splice bundle. Just outside the wrap splice on the cable sheet, place a 2-layer collar of sealant strip. Again, use 3 layers on cables up to 400 pair and 4 layers on cables up to 600 pair. Continue 2 inches up on the splice bundle on cables again up to 200 pair, 3 inches on cables up to 400 pair, and 4 inches on cables up to 600 pair. Measure and cut a piece of sleeving material extending to outside edge of sealant collars and overlapping itself at least 1 1/2 inches. Over sleeving, place and hand tighten wide cable tie spaced to match circular marks on sleeving material or approximately 2 inches apart. Tighten to cause 1/8 to 1/4 inch compression of sleeving. Vinyl tape can be applied to the ends of the sleeving material out onto the cable sheet. Completed splices can be immediately direct buried and backfilled. Splice should be supported according to local practice or policy.